Hello crochet lovers, I am just going to show you a couple of bits that myself and I have made over the last couple of weeks. So this is Mighty Monster Sarah coming right at you. I have made this cute little girl. Hi. I'm not sure how long it took me because I don't clock on times things take. So like over a week I was doing it on my evenings. But this little guy is so cute. Then I started making a Care Bear. Little Care Bear. Just need some eyes for this guy. I was going to do him bondage style, but then decided against it because just couldn't get my brain round messing around with him again. Then I've been doing tapestry. I tell you, some of this gets addictive. So I've made a Sam cheat one. Then I made He Needs Pinning Out. Then I made the Scream, because it's Halloween season. Then I made a Friday the 13th, Morning Campers. And then I have made Hellfire Club. Which I don't know whether to make this into like a cardigan. You know, like have this on as a back patch and then do like a cool crochet cardigan in the same kind of colour scheme. I'm not sure. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I do love them. These are I don't know, these are simple to make and I've been quite addicted to them lately. So this I've been enjoying. So today I'm going to attempt to show you how to do magic circles, dramatic pause, magic circles, and hopefully you'll get the flow of it. There's two different ways of making the magic circle, and I'll show you both ways. I do have one which I prefer to use more often than the other, which would be the chaining method. I don't like using the chaining method that much because I don't like holes in the work. So when I do try to do anything that has got a magic circle in, I prefer the one where you have to pull it tighter. Right, so I will show you them both in a second. Anyway, so let's get on with the little tiny tutorial, and hopefully you will enjoy and come back and see me again. Because my face is ever so joyful, and I will eventually get over the word of saying but thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, I've got my gums out. Right, the hook I'm using for this is a 4mm, and if you can look on when you purchase any wool, you will have a little section that will tell you what size hook you need for it. So we've got 4mm there, and it also tells you the knitting needle size, but we don't need that at the minute. So we've got the hook size, which is 4mm. It'll also tell you the batch number which you've got this wool from, because sometimes you can get them in different colours, different shades of the colour that you've bought. So you just need to make sure that if you do large items that you have got the right batch code for it. And this is also machine washable, which is nice to know. So let me show you the first magic circle I'm going to do. Is the chaining system, which is, so first we want to get a loop onto his hook. So we want to wrap around his finger, pull it off, pull the piece underneath and pull through. Then we want to place it onto his hook and pull tight, but not too tight, just so you've got some movement. And then we want to get his hook, go underneath the piece of yarn, and then pull through. So wrap it around and pull through. Wrap it around and pull through. So you want 4, wrap it around and pull through. So there I have 4 chains. So here, try not to twist the work and go straight into the first chain. And this we want to slip stitch. So we want to wrap the hook around the piece of yarn, pull it through, and then pull straight through the piece that we're on this. Oh no, my brain's getting all confizzled. So you pull it through both pieces of yarn. And from there you want to chain. So I'm chaining 3, so I'm going to do a treble. Wrap the piece of yarn around, put my hook straight through the centre of the circle. So there's a little centre there. So straight through the centre of the circle, wrap your wool around, pull it through, wrap it around the hook, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2. And that's a chain. So that's 1. So we want to wrap it around the hook, go straight into the centre, wrap it around, pull through, wrap it around, pull through 2, wrap it around, pull through 2. Wrap around, straight through the centre, wrap around, pull through 2, pull through 2. And as you can see, this is one of the reasons why I'm not a massive fan of this one. You've got a hole. So, like if you're doing a leg, which I've got an arm here. So if you were doing an arm or a leg, you'd end up with this hole in the middle. I'm not an entire fan of. I mean, you could probably use the little piece of string that's left over and sew it up so it's not as wide, which is one way of getting rid of it. So this is one technique of the magic circle. And now let me show you the other one, which I enjoy. So this is fiddly, yeah, and you're using 2 fingers. So you want to wrap it, going round, and then go underneath. And then you want to grab the underneath hook with your hook, and that's going to be the first one. So that's your first chain. So then you start chaining into, so I'll just do 4, and I'll do 6, 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So you count out the 6 chains, but have I only got? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 there. So what we want to do is with this long piece of thread that's left over, near piece of yarn that's left through, we want to pull it. Pull it tight, and that right there, oh, there we go, and that right there is a nice tight circle. So for example, if you're doing arms and legs, this would be a great one to use, so it keeps it all nice and tight, and when you stuff them you aren't going to see anything, or anything's going to fall out or out. So it is good. It is a good technique to have, is this one. It's the one that I tend to use mostly with my work. So you go from there, you would go straight into the first one you did. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6, and you can get it. Oh, you've done it too. There we go. And slip stitch into that one. So that's your first, and then chain, wrap it around. Yeah, and going, if you tend to increase on your second round anyway, so you do 2 into each, but that will count as your first. So that would be 1, then you go into it again, then you go into the next stitch, and then you 2 into the next stitch, and then 2 into your next stitch up. And then 2 into your next stitch, 2 into your next stitch, and then you'd slip stitch in. So you'd end up with 12 on that one.